monitoringsteam gericht op de uitvoering van actiepunten voor mensen met een beperking heeft samen met het Kinderfonds van de Verenigde Naties en UNICEF een conferentie georganiseerd. Deze Disability Conference for Awareness and Realization vond gisteren plaats in de ballroom van Hotel Turarica en stond in het kader van de Internationale Dag van Personen met een Beperking. Gestreefd wordt naar actiepunten voor deze doelgroep. First Lady Melissa Santokki sprak de aanwezigen toe.
It should be brought forward. It should be discussed. There should be a collective solution. And it is, as we said, those who experiences it are the ones who should be the leader in it. So their voice is more than important. That's why this gathering is needed to amplify those voices. I have heard the young man who gave his opinion. I think he still feels like, do you feel like you, and please Rosita, can you, oh, she's translating, I'm sorry. I still feel like, even though this gathering is to amplify your voice and that you feel inclusive in the solutions that are presented, I somehow got the feeling that that wasn't what is experienced. And I'm sure that that's not the intention here. And I know when this proceeds, that more and more you can feel included in the decision, because it is your future as well as our future together. As I said, the projects that I've done, I always try, and I'm happy to say that we have had that since 2020, and I've seen more and more programs introduce that. So I'm happy to say that when the ball gets rolling, you pick it up, organizations pick it up. And as I said, don't let it be something from whatever source, let it be for what we want to achieve. And that should be the leading factor. And I don't want to repeat anything that has been said, because I know you've been doing an amazing job. I've seen the presentations. There's a lot of thought and a lot of heart went into whatever you presented. And I'm happy to see that, because that same heart and action and every part of you that you put in for the betterment of the people, of us all, that continues, because that is going to be the driving force in whatever change you want to experience, whatever change you want to achieve. And maybe now we have financial limitations as a country, but we're going to be there if we have this, if we strive for that of betterment of the country, that we focus on where we want to be. So when the oil and gas gets there, that we already have our plans to execute, for the actual inclusive nation that we want to be. So this work that we're doing here is preparation for when we can fully funded execute the projects that you have in mind. So continue your work, and I wish you all the success, and wherever I can play a part, I am available. So let us move in collective action towards the change we want to be, and the change starts with us, we said. So that is every day. Every day make an action that includes everybody in our nation, and that is from adults to children, to those with disabilities. Let us make it so that we all have a bright future together. I think these minimum standards are necessary, and as I said, it will be revised time and time again, but that is necessary to make the change we need. And I'm happy that we have partners like UNICEF. Thank you, Nicola, and whole team UNICEF. I know you do your utmost best, and you're staying on top of all that is happening. And I know we had the discussions that we need data to support whatever we're saying. And I know since beginning of this year, you've been putting the funding towards the research so that the data can be presented when we present something that is supported by data. So it's fact-based. And then you get a change. So this is one of the actions concluded through the research that has been funded by the UNICEF. So I thank you again for your commitment. I thank everyone here for their commitment and their support. And let us all make the change we want to see. Thank you so much.
Dank u wel, First Lady. Wij gaan nu over tot de officiële overhandiging van de minimale standaarden